Hello, welcome to Real Talk. I am your host, Paul Britton, and we have some movie reviews coming for you. It is newbie weekend. It's it's super early in the summer when the major releases, the three major releases were two movies from writers and directors who first time feature films. Just here you go make a movie. And then there was a Guy Ritchie movie that I couldn't see because it wasn't playing close enough to me to where I could skip out on Sunday night. So hopefully I'll catch it next week. Hopefully it's some more theaters. I don't know. We'll see. But the first one I saw is from playwright Alisha Harris. It is the movie is called Is God Is, based on her own play. I know that she's a playwright because just before coming on here, I was trying to find information on her. IMDb had almost nothing, so I went to her Wikipedia page and it said, "Hey, she's a renowned playwright," and so this was her first opportunity to take one of her plays and put it on the silver screen. First directorial debut. And Is God Is pure and very basic. It is it's a revenge or basically a revenge thriller. It's one of those movies where somebody does somebody wrong and they need to go and exact their revenge on that person or persons. And in this case, there are fraternal twin sisters, Racine and Ania. There you go. Racine and Ania, who are raised in within the foster system after there is a tragedy that befalls her mother and the family, and basically the tragedy being that her father sets her mother on fire, and the girls get burnt in the process as well. And they don't even know that their mom's alive. They basically after the accident, they get swept up into the foster care system, and we find them living in New Jersey. Basically, just struggling to get by. They're working as like night shift cleaners in an office building, and barely able to do that and keep that job. And they're summoned. They're summoned to go visit their mom in the South because she is dying, and they're surprised that she's alive. And their mother tells them, "Look, you need to go kill your dad because he fucked all of our lives up, and he needs to pay for this." And she has almost nothing to go on as far as how to find their dad, and so they need to it becomes a hunt him down sort of meet up with people who he has impacted in the years since basically setting his family on fire. And we find the trail of weirdness and tears that he has left in his wake. The mother's played by Vivica A. Fox. Fantastic. She just does an amazing performance. The father, who we see mostly in flashbacks until about the last 10 minutes of the movie, is played by Sterling K. Brown and is ridiculously amazing. The young girls are newcomers, women I hadn't heard of before, but they are both fantastic. All of the performances are just fantastic. It's a revenge flick, but it's also a character study. It's a study of these of the two twin girls, Racine and Ania, and understanding their relationship and their dependence on each other, and how different they are and similar they are, and how they really fill each other's whole complete each other. They complete each other. They complete each other's personalities. It's a pure yin and yang sort of relationship. and it's perfect. And man, this movie is fantastic. It's just, it really is a really excellent, you know, I'm gonna say little, but it feels big. It's one of those movies where you could tell that it probably had a budget of around 5 to 8 million, and Lashea really Lashea Harris really did an amazing job of taking that and turning it into something special. I'm super excited to see what she does with it. Sterling K. Brown, he needs to be in just more things. He is so good. I don't understand why he's not a super duper 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 star. And he is so evil in this. It's downright scary. Um, but yeah, I mean, this is where you know the fun is the journey, and the fun is following the fun. The story is in the journey, and the story is in following these two women as they are sent down a road that they were not necessarily looking for, but they were certainly looking for a road, and this is the road that they're sent down. And watching them on that is the find this movie, see it, watch it, put it on. If you keep a list, put it on your list. Here at Real to Real Talk, we do tacos instead of stars. If we feel like something deserves a little bit extra, I will add guacamole instead of like saying, oh, it's a half a taco. Why? Because nobody eats a half a fucking taco. I'm landing on 4 tacos on this one. This is I don't know that it's a quintessential 4 taco movie. I could see doing 3 tacos plus guac, but I really do feel like the fact that it's her first film, the fact that she wrote it and directed it, all of the performances, the story, from a narrative standpoint it's not thick, but like I said, that's not what this one's about. This one is really about the characters pushing things forward and moving things forward. I don't care for the very ending. I'm just gonna say I didn't care for the very ending, but that's okay. And but 4 tacos, so good, excellent movie, highly 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 recommend. The next movie on our reviews today is Obsession. It is the directorial debut for a man by the name of Curry Barker, not Baker. Curry Barker is making his writing and directorial debut with Obsession. And this is a movie you may have seen the trailer where a guy makes a wish, and he wishes for his crush to fall in love with him. And it's the monkey paw, it's the careful what you wish for. Yeah, it is the trope. It is the monkey paw trope of be careful what you wish for. It is the monkey paw trope of when you wish for something, there's always unintended consequences. And it doesn't even do anything super different in what the wish is. It's you wish for somebody to fall in love with you, and oh, do they believe that's real? And oh, is this really the kind of attention that I am looking for? But man, this movie does it in a way that is just totally fresh and interesting and scary as fuck, man. This movie is really really just creepy and uh just frightening, and everything terrible that you could ever imagine happening with a wish is what comes to pass in Obsession. This is a pure horror movie. This is there's quite a bit of body horror going on in this one. It's just it's ugly. The two main leads, the guy who makes the wish is Michael Johnson, and he does a stand-up job. You know, he's really good. I hope he's in more stuff. But the woman who is the best, who is his, you know, it's ostensibly his best friend who he has a crush on, can't tell that he loves her, blah blah blah. Uh, is a woman by the name of Indy Navarrete, and Indy Navarrete is going to just explode, I hope, on screens, because she is so insanely creepy and remarkably good in this movie. And um just every possible superlative that you could throw at Indy in this movie is understating how good she is in this movie. And you know, this movie is one of those where uh it sticks with you. I mean, it just absolutely plasters itself on you and says, "Walk away, have fun thinking about your day." You know, as you leave the theater, this is not one that, and Is God Is was very much like that as well, uh, but not to the extent that Obsession uh, accomplished what it was looking to do, and really just gets you super dirty and forces you to look at uh you know, the classic trope and reevaluate just how terrible you think things could go, because it, oh man, it gets and I am giving this one 4 tacos plus guac, and the reason why it's getting the guac is because of Indy Navarrete. Her performance is just stellar, absolute, uh, absolutely stellar, and I want to see her in everything. You know, it's one of those things where it's just like when Jessie Buckley first, when I first saw Jessie Buckley, I was like, oh, this is fantastic. She is absolutely equal to Jessie Buck, not equal. I need to see her in more stuff, but this performance puts her on the Jessie Buckley radar, that kind of radar of, oh, this is interesting. I need to see where this goes. Like, I need to see what more this actor can do, because she is fantastic. All right, hey, 2 movies, both from newcomers. Bravo. I'm glad these are the 2 that I went and saw. I really really hope that people catch these, because they're both unique and fantastic in their own way. This is Real to Real Talk. I'm your host, Paul Britton. I will see you next week. We've got Star Wars is back in theaters after a very, very, very long wait. 2019. 2019 was the last time a Star Wars movie hit theaters, and I may be alone in saying this, but I feel like we're long overdue. Um, and I've enjoyed the shows, but let's get some movies out there. All right, so we'll see you next week. Have a good one.